Hello everybody. Veritek is an online tool for social media research, both psychological and linguistic, used for the purposes of online market and public opinion analysis. It is created having in mind the rising need of big enterprises, political parties, SMEs, gaming industry, and individuals for the most effective, accurate, and deepest web analysis. Our innovative software collects and analyzes public opinion, such as popularity of brands or leaders, people's reactions on specific topics, their opinions and wishes, and all that in order to bring you new level of understanding your target group. So let me show you how easy it is. Here you can see demo analysis for Nivea and Dove Cosmetics. This is competitive approach towards these two brands. First you can see number of mentioned words, Nivea, Dove, for given period of time. This is the time graph of mentioning Nivea and Dove on weekly basis. When you go to green button, you can easily see how many times and when word Nivea was mentioned, but when you click on blue button, there is a graph that shows weekly mentions for Dove. In the next segment, you can see people's sentiment towards these two brands in numeric values. Next paragraph shows same values in percentage. Here you can see detailed graph showing number of users' sentiment per week for brand Nivea. We have positive values and negative values. Same presentation can be seen for Dove. On the next page, we have overall sentiment that consists of summarized positive and negative comments, likes and shares for both Nivea and Dove. For this analysis, data was gathered from Facebook, but soon we will include other social networks as well. On this picture, we can see zodiac sign of users in sample. Now we have detailed certification of users' data such as gender, birthplace, country, city, profession, relationship status, and user's age. In addition to reach and mentions, we have the chart that presents frequency of most used keywords for Nivea and Dove. Our next demo analysis is for Coca-Cola. As we mentioned in previous analysis, we examined reach and time graph of weekly mentions for this brand. We upgraded research process with deep sentiment analysis. We outlined some of states' feelings and terms related to Coca-Cola, such as family values, business and friends. Here are shown numeric values. And here you can see percentage. For the next part of analysis, we presented deep sentiment for Coca-Cola on weekly basis. For example, on the 21st of January 2014, Coca-Cola was mentioned related to entertainment 189 times. Like in previous analysis, we can see demographics for this sample. In our next sample, we can see real-time analysis done for two brands, Coca-Cola and Pepsi. In the first part, there is deep sentiment analysis for the last 24 hours. You can see outlined social values, anger, senses, leisure, friends, etc. Next, we have overall sentiment, positive versus negative, in the last 24 hours as well. Now we have number of mentions for these two brands. As you can see, at midnight, Coca-Cola was mentioned 69 times and Pepsi 23 times. After that, we have pie charts that present number of mentions in numeric values, sources, data collected from Facebook, Twitter, blogs and forums, and used languages, English, French, Spanish, German. In addition to analysis of deep sentiment for the last 24 hours, you can see deep sentiment for the last 7 days as well. Of course, there is measured time frame for positive and negative sentiment, and number of mentions. Lastly, presented in pie charts, for the last 7 days there are number of mentions for Coca-Cola and Pepsi, sources of collated data, and use languages for the purposes of this analysis.